Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Tim on a Great Day. Here we are. Well, we're back in the C8 Corvette and we're rolling up at Willow Springs Racetrack right now. And it's been a while, but today I promise you something really exciting going down because well, having this car out here, well, we're meeting up with a few other really nice cars, and one of them is very relevant, I say, to the Corvette, especially for like a comparison. I cannot wait to show all of you. So let's go ahead and pull on in. Check that out, Porsche GT3 RS. Oh my gosh, that's why I love going to track days, because you see such cool cars out here. One other thing too, the C8 Corvette is still for sale. I haven't sold it yet because I'll be honest with you, I'm not in a rush. The thing is, it's such a special and fun car. I love driving it. Well, the Z06, it's pretty far away still, and I do have some leeway. So if I want to sell this car now or in a month from now, I can just wait it out. I'm in no rush. But if you are interested though, make sure to reach out to me at thespeedphenom@gmail.com, and who knows, I may be willing to sell it early. And there's a racetrack down there, Willow Springs. I love the elevation changes. You can see it goes all over the entire hill right there. Okay, well this is it. We have made it to a Willow Springs Raceway, and that is so cool to see right there. Check that out, F8 and C8 Corvette side by side. This is such a strange sight, really. So both cars are red, right? And you kind of see how the C8 design language compared to the F8 Tributo, it's got much more harsher lines. The Ferrari, it's got way more curves to it. So that's one major differentiating factor I can see right away between these two cars right here. So on today's agenda, we're actually helping out a few of my friends at the racetrack and then hopping inside this amazing Ferrari F8 Tributo to coach its owner, Bobby. Really cool guy, and I'm so excited about this. Theoretically speaking, this car should be like a low 120 car, but you know, that's with like the best driving possible. It should, this car, it should inspire confidence right away. Well, what areas would you say you need the most improvement right away?
Improvement, I need to improve turn 2.
Turn 2?
Because I'm not going fast enough. I know I can go faster. Turn 3, I need to improve.
Okay.
I need to improve everywhere. But on turn 8, I'm not going fast enough because I don't have enough self-confidence.
If you want, I can do a slow lap showing you my line.
Okay.
It's up to you. But it might give you more confidence, because when I drive the McLaren out here, the line you gotta take for these high horsepower mid-engine cars are different than like what Arthur's doing in his Cayman, because he doesn't have that much power. Yeah. So you gotta completely just rework the entire line. So that's why it's kind of hard. Go ahead and start at just even pace. It takes like a lap or two for the tires to get properly warm. And then after that, it's one of those things, the more you go, the better you get. And it's kind of hard to pick up on it right away, just because of the way, you know, it all pans out. basically what you're gonna realize is that you have so much horsepower you're dealing with that you gotta really try to be smooth and gradual on the power. When I drive, try to focus very much on my throttle inputs and also the momentum I'm carrying. Okay?
Yeah.
And is it in manual mode?
It's not, but you can put it.
Yeah, put it in manual. And is it in track mode?
It's on the traction, everything is on. Right?
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
But it's in race mode.
That's fine. near the limit, because you got to realize it's 86 degrees out. Yeah, so the tires, you saw how it was kicking out here and there? It's because the tires, number one, they're not brand new. Number two, it's hot and greasy outside. So on a morning track day with new tires, you won't be sliding like that.
Really?
So it shows you the level of grip, and then when it was sliding out, you could catch it instantly. You see how easy it was to catch?
Yeah. The thing is, you were carrying so much speed into the line. I was like, wow.
The part next to the C8. Yeah, I'll just loop around this way.
Okay, that's fine.
But like I wasn't trying to go too fast with it. The McLaren I'd go faster.
You still have room, right?
But the car itself, it shows you how fast it can accelerate. You see that we're going up almost 160 on the straightaway. That doesn't even tap the surface of what the car can do.
So what do you think about it?
I love it.
What do you think about the horsepower? The power?
Oh, it's perfect. Perfect in the heat. The cooling's perfect. Sounds good. It's a great car, dude.
Pista is more steep, right? You can carry more speed.
Yes, yes.
What do you think? 3R?
I'd do 3Rs. They're cheap. I would go with that. Yeah. Well, we have it, just left Willow Springs Raceway. The C8 Corvette is looking good as always. Remember, again, if you are interested in getting a C8 Corvette, reach out to me at thespeedphenom@gmail.com. This piece right here is up for sale. Got to get ready and prep for, you know, the Z06 or whatever that next car is gonna be. I'm so excited about it. But I really do want to talk about that Ferrari F8 Tributo I got to drive. I mean, going out there helping and coaching Bobby, that car was so cool. His exhaust sounds so good, and when he's driving it the entire racetrack, you just hear a wailing twin turbocharged F8 that shares the same engine as the Piste does. So well over 700 horsepower, weighs just over 3,000 pounds. So on track, that really does, you know, transfer. You get a great feeling on track. It's a purely a driver's car and also an emotional vehicle, because driving fast, I mean shifting through each gear, the way the DCT responds, it is so intuitive. And I'll be honest with you, I was shifting too much on those laps, just getting a good feel for it, because like driving the McLaren I have or other exotic supercars, some of them, the DCT gearing can range so vastly, and the gearing with the Ferrari was a very interesting setup because it tended to shift quite a lot. So trying to get a good understanding of what gear to be in. Ideally with that car, you got so much horsepower with it, so much torque. I would recommend staying in a higher gear most of the time when it comes to those medium speed corners. Just make sure you're not running too high on your RPM, because you have so much power. So any deviation with your right pedal, the car can get twitchy sometimes. And that's another thing too when it comes to driving the F8. The car itself, like compared to the C8 Corvette, number one, there's no understeer. Also, number two, the steering ratio, it is so quick. Not quite as quick as the Pista, but tracking that car and, you know, giving Bobby a few tips here and there, it really was interesting, because any slight deviation with the steering wheel in the F8, the whole car responds so quickly. So constantly you're trying to find a right balance between how much steering input you want to put in, also how much throttle, because too much throttle with that much horsepower, the tail end can kick out. It does need quite a bit of a feather foot, a gentle throttle to properly accelerate out of corners. You know what, it is getting pretty windy. Let me go ahead and hop back inside, because I want to go over a bit more, just a tiny bit more, what I thought about this new vehicle. Put it this way. Would I get an F8? Absolutely. The thing, it is purely an emotional experience. It's not as serious when it comes to the business compared to like a McLaren 600 LT. However, that is not really what it's trying to do. It's not trying to be the ultimate track Ferrari there is. You have the Pista for that. The F8 is the new replacement for the 488, and the 488 strikes a nice balance between supercar abilities, right? It's so fast on the racetrack, it can accelerate so hard in the quarter mile, but then again, it's livable and comfortable on the street. So driving the F8, that is exactly how it feels. It feels comfortable, also it feels quick. It is able to do things that track focus only cars cannot, and that is one of the great points about the F8. It is a Ferrari. It can do so many things. You can drive on the street all day long and never track it, and you can still have so much enjoyment out of it. But you know me, I would obviously want to track it. And one other complaint I do have though is that the seat, I was kind of flying out of the seat. It was pretty hard staying in position, like in turn 2 for example, especially when I was trying to coach Bobby, because in the past passenger seat, I had to really grasp onto like the door handle over there on the side because I'm just sliding left and right. The bolstering, I think either the seat wasn't fully adjusted because you have to really take some time to adjust the side bolsters on the F8 if you want to get perfectly set up. I just feel like it doesn't have enough support on the sides for you know, hot laps or just super quick laps going fast. But these laps you saw in this video, obviously I'm not trying to push his car. It's not mine. I'm just trying to show him the line that I use and getting a 127 to the passenger in our 600LT out there, hopping inside the F8 and with traffic pulling 130s. I think the car can easily do, you know, like a 127 or 126 in good conditions. Best conditions, new tires, low 120s, 100%, right up there next to like a 720S. It feels confident, inspiring. So anyways, please let me know in the comments down below, what do you think of the Ferrari F8? Again, as always, huge thank you to Bobby Kazim. Make sure to check out his Instagram, super cool guy. He is a Ferrari and also AMG enthusiast. We also had a chance to review his car on the street and then compare it against the Pista and even try out his AMG GTC. So make sure to check out those videos. I'll link them on the screen somewhere. What do you think though, F8 versus CA Corvette? Obviously, that's not a legit comment comparison, but in the sense of CA Corvette being the new platform like C7 represents all the C7 Corvettes, does Chevrolet stand a chance to these 700 plus horsepower twin turbocharged exotic foreign supercars? Though I will say one thing though, the Pista definitely does feel more track focused. When I tracked the Pista on Cup 2Rs, it didn't have any issues getting on power early. The F8, you got to really be careful to get on power because it's got so much horsepower. But I think since it had Toyo RAARs and they weren't brand new and fresh, that also had something to do with the way it was sliding a little bit out of corners. And nonetheless, in proper conditions, actually pushing the car easily mid to low 120s. Anyways, thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button to help me out. Also subscribe. Much more great videos coming your way. I'll see all of you in the next episode. And don't forget to hit that notification bell.